Hi guys, so today I started something new. I call it Carments, which is just me commenting about cars. So how it works is that hopefully once a week, pick a topic about a car, probably a new car, probably an old car, probably something technical. We'll just go with it for the time being. And for today, I have decided to comment about my dream car, the Lamborghini Aventador. So let's, I don't know, where do we start? I guess I'll start with how I fell in love with the car in the first place. I fell in love with its looks. It's a very good looking car. Its drama, its sound. We'll get into that later on. And mostly I love the sound of the car. It's a V12, but it's not your traditional screaming V12 like its predecessor, the Murcielago, and its rival, the Ferrari F12. They're nice sounding cars, but I just prefer the bassier note of the Lamborghini Aventador. So let's talk a bit about that. It's a 6.5 liter naturally aspirated V12. It drives all four wheels through let me try to get this right the first time, a 7-speed single clutch automated manual gearbox. So how does that work? Is it an automatic or is it a manual gearbox? So it's a manual gearbox that, you know, traditionally you have to control with your arms and legs, but instead of you having to control it with your arms and legs, a computer helps you control it, you know, but you can still sometimes drive it in manual with the pedal shifts. So 700 horsepower, 690 newton meters of torque, top speeds at 350 kilometers an hour, and 0 to 100 about 2.9 seconds, which is very fast for a car that's about 9-10 years old now. So I said I love the look of the car. Let's get into that. It's designed after a fighter jet. Naturally, it will look very menacing. It's also half Italian, elegant. So it's menacing and elegant at the same time. Just love the slickness of the car, the stealthiness of the car. It's just a good looking car. Now, my current dream car is the newer Lamborghini Aventador S. However, when it first came out, I wasn't very keen on the looks of it. I mean, it looks good, although I'm not very a big fan of the animal-like look now, and it lost its slickness of the car. So basically how they achieved the slickness of the car in the old Lamborghini Aventador is that they have these vents that open at about 160 kilometers an hour, but under 160 kilometers an hour it stays closed. So that is how they achieve that. However, on the Aventador S, they decided to leave it open and paint it black for some weird reason. I guess they have their reasons, and what am I complaining? The car has grew on me anyways. Like all of Lamborghini's flagship cars, like the Murcielago and the Countach, it has scissor doors. What's more show-offy and Italian than that? I love the triangular center exhaust pipes of the Lamborghini Aventador S. Just love a center pipe in general. Who doesn't? Although I do prefer the Aventador S, it just looks much faster. I also love the fact that the Aventador S crackles on downshifts, which is special. I guess not much to talk about there anymore. For the interior of the car, can't pick or choose. Love every part of it. Love the start button that I think is supposed to resemble somewhat of a fighter jet, but I'm not very sure. I think it's very cool. It looks like a button you're not supposed to be pushing because of the red hatch and all. I love the massive center console. Love the every part of it. The carbon, the Alcantara, the leather. It all just goes very well with each other. Now going back to the start, I said something about I love the drama, the character of the car. So basically, what I mean about that is that I said the car uses a 7-speed automated manual gearbox, a 7-speed single clutch automated manual gearbox. Now, it's very jerky. Uh, that's that. It's very jerky and very violent as well. So nowadays, a high performance car would use a dual clutch gearbox. However, the how do you say Lamborghini claim that they cannot put a dual clutch gearbox in the Aventador because it has too much power. So let's talk a bit about that. Uh, its rival, the Ferrari F12, also has a 6.5 liter naturally aspirated V12. I think has somewhat 700 horsepower. I don't know the exact amount. Has a dual clutch gearbox. So I guess they found a way. But a Bugatti Chiron that has about 1,000 horsepower has a dual clutch gearbox. So I don't know. I don't believe that they cannot put a dual clutch gearbox. I'm pretty sure they just love the sheer violence of the single clutch gearbox, which is who's complaining? A Lamborghini. That's what a Lamborghini is. It's not meant to be fast. It's not meant to be comfortable. It's meant to be a Lamborghini. Violence. It's meant to make a person go, wow, a Lamborghini. Okay? So that's why I love them. Every shift kicks you in the back of the head. That's what I heard. It's what you can see as well. So to me, that is what's special about Lamborghini. The fact that they kept all this old gadgets and old technology, they updated it in the Aventador S. People have claimed that it's more comfortable and more tolerable at slow speeds, but it still has that Lamborghini violence at high speeds, which is, like I said, a Lamborghini. So I'm not complaining. That's why I love Lamborghini. They have character, they have the drama, they know who they are, and I don't know, to me that's what gives them soul. So I guess not much more for me to talk about. That's my dream car, the Lamborghini Aventador. I guess now the Lamborghini Aventador S. I guess you guys can leave a comment about what you guys think about my dream car, what you guys think about my comments, or should I say comments about my dream car. And I guess you guys can leave your own comments of what your dream car is, and I guess what I should talk about next. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.